another bonus Villianous video. We will be covering the playthrough for Prince John. This one's very fun, very easy, and as long as the fate dice is nice to me, can be won in a matter of, 10 really quick turns. So the idea is to start your turn with 20 power available, because Prince John is greedy. I'm going to get started here by drawing my 4 cards. So we're going to get started right off the bat by flying over here to the jail so I can collect 3 power. Putting me to 1/6 to the end result. Alright. I'm going to spend 2. I'm going to play Sir Hiss here, because if I go to that location, I can do an action from an adjacent location. I'm going to discard the other 3 cards from my hand. That was my turn 1. So we're going to be going into turn 2, so we'll hit that, then we'll roll a die. Remember, 1 and 6, I get faded. Of course. Okay. I'm going to play a good opponent, Maid Marian. When she gets defeated, I find Robin Hood and put him to her location. That ends that, so I'm going to draw my 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've already changed that over. There we go. I'm going to move over here. I'm going to collect 1 power. I'm going to spend 1 power to put the crown here. Whenever I'm at this location, all cards cost 1 less. I'm going to fate. I'm going to drop the number 6. I'm going to activate Sir Hiss so I can reach over here to collect 3. There. And that's going to end my turn. So we're going to go over here. So I remove the number 6, right? So only number 1 can fate me. Good. 2. So no fate. I'm going to draw up to 4 cards. And I go to the next turn. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to collect 3. Play beautiful, lovely taxes. I gain 1 power for each hero I have in play. And this is a reason why I don't think the condition cards can be played when you're doing solo, because I'm collecting power. If I was to play this condition card on myself, I have power, so I would gain more power. I don't think that's very fair, so condition cards I will not be using, at least not that one. I'm going to discard the 3 cards in my hand, and I'm going to end my turn. So we go to turn 4, we roll a die. 1 or 6. Of course. Because I'm doing fairly well. Okay, I'm going to play Steal from the Rich, which lets me steal 4 power from myself and put it on Maid Marian. If I defeat Maid Marian, I can then retrieve the 4 power. And you thought I was doing so well. I'm going to draw my 4 cards. And begin the next turn. Okay. I'm going to move over here. I'm going to collect 1. I'm going to reach over here with Hiss to collect 3. I'm going to then spend 3. I'm going to be spending it on Rhino Guards. That's going to end my turn. I'm going to go to turn 5. I didn't fate, oh no. 1 or 6. Of course. There's only 1 in 3 chance that I get faded. Okay, I'm going to play a Robin Hood. I'm going to put it here so I keep going to that location. Every time I try to get power from an action or a card, it is reduced by 1. Okay. I'm going to drop the 4 cards and begin. Going to go over here. I collect 2 instead of 3. Two. While I'm at this location, I'm going to spend 1 to play Intimidation. I can perform a Vanquish action, and I do not lose an ally in that action. I'm going to use my Rhino Guards to take out Maid Marian, which gives me back my 4 power. It says, when Maid Marian is defeated, find Robin Hood and play him to the same location. So I actually get to move Robin Hood over. Cool. Okay, I'm going to discard 1 card. And that's going to end my turn. So we go here. We roll a die. Watch, I'll get faded again. Oh, the 4. Alright, no fade. I'm going to draw my 2 cards to put me back up to 4. Okay. I'm going to move here. Going to collect. Actually, I'm not going to collect anything. I'm going to spend 1. I'm going to play Bow and Arrows. When Bow and Arrows is played, I attach it to an ally. That ally gains +1 strength, and when the ally would be discarded, discard the item instead. I'm going to put them on him. I'm then going to use Vanquish to use them to take out him, Robin Hood, but he gets to stay in play. So now I'm going to collect my 1 power, now that I can do that. Power, come back here. Okay, I'm then going to use Hiss to reach over to get 3. 1, 2, 3. I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So I have 13 out of 10. Or out of 20. 13 out of 10. Yep. Good counting, Alex. I'm going to fate and get rid of the number 1 because that keeps getting me. I'm going to roll. Well, I gotta go to the next turn. I did get a 1, so no fate. Ha! I'm going to draw up the 4 cards, and I'm going to go over here. I'm going to collect 3. Putting me to 16. I'm going to play a Warrant. Gain 2 power each time a hero is played to this location. I'm going to put it here. It costs 1, but it costs nothing because I lowered the cost by 1. I'm going to discard the 3 cards in my hand. Going to end. And we're going to roll 1 or 6 to get faded. 2, no fate. I'm going to draw 4 cards. Okay. If I remember, I'm at 16. I'm going to go over here. Going to collect 1. Going to use Hiss to reach over here to grab 3. Putting me to 20. 1, 2, and 3. I'll grab that. I'm going to fate and get rid of the number 1, but because I'm at 20 and I can win on the beginning of the next turn, it can be 1, 3, or 6. There, 1, 3, or 6. But I'm getting rid of the number 1. So it can only be 3 and 6. So we go to the next turn. We roll the die. And... oh. Let's see. Do I stop myself from winning? I don't have a hero in play, so I can't do that. When Friar Tuck is played, you may discard all warrants from his location. Prince John does not get... okay, sure. So I go there, the warrant goes away, my turn starts, and I win. As I stated, this is a fairly easy board. So, what was that, 8 turns? Yeah. 8 turns and I won. Let's just confirm this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. That brings us to the end of the day. Keep your eyes open for tomorrow's short. We'll be at, round 4 of the Trove Battle. On Wednesday, we will have the Villianous Wednesday. We'll have a brand new character from a brand new box. So we'll see you guys then.